Welcome to MCpodcast, aka Men of Culture Podcast, and in this video, we are talking about Windbreaker and asking the question, is Windbreaker a copycat of Tokyo Revengers? Well, first and foremost, let's just answer the question right off the rip. I clickbait some of y'all. No, it is not a copycat. Now, there's some similarities to the show. Obviously, since they're both in a gang setting and they're really on that ignorant gang shit. For one, let's talk about the main characters. There's a big difference between the main characters. The main character from Windbreaker, he's completely different. He's on that ignorance completely. All he really knows is how to fight, and he's dealing with usually being judged based on his appearance, his facial expressions, and just based on like how he looks, how he talks, and he's always used to people doing judging him for that situation. And he moves to a town where it is known and commonplace for all these ignorant kids to go to a school and live that ignorant lifestyle in the school. So he's thinking when he goes to this town that this is the lifestyle he's about to do, fighting, and he's gonna get to the top and have people respect him, acknowledge him by being the strongest. That's his mindset, how he's thinking shit. But he realizes in Windbreaker they're really on this like superhero enhanced ignorant type shit. So they basically, any of the gangs that come into town, because this area that the main character goes to is in an area where a lot of gangs pull through. The kids from the school, the Windbreakers, I guess that's what they're called, they beat the fuck out of them. They use their ignorance that they have at that school and they just beat them up. That's what they do. So it's different from Tokyo Revengers, where the main character Takamichi, for one, it's a time travel anime. That's an obvious difference. But also, there is a difference in that Takamichi, for most of the part of the show, was a wuss. Like, Takamichi got his ass whooped the entire time. Cried a lot the first season, as a grown man and as a kid. Like, dude got his ass whooped basically all 3 seasons of the show. Like, obviously, he had some good moments where he showed some heart, but Takamichi is not a fighter. Everybody knows that Takamichi has a good heart. That's it. What makes Windbreaker different is that the main character has a good heart, kind of, but he's so used to being on that ignorant shit. He's so used to having his main defense of any time being like to fight. It's a different dynamic that you don't commonly see in anime, because most of the times a lot of animes like to do a depiction of a weak character becoming strong when, like, there's a whole process. This character's already strong. He already beat the fuck out of mad people. The first episode, he was doing a 20v1, and the only reason why he was kind of struggling was because he had to protect the girl, a shawty. So yeah, there's obviously a clear difference, and then I think one of the big differences too as well is that the main character is dealing with, once again, people in this town. They really appreciate the ignorance of the Windbreakers, or the buffoon gang, or whatever it is. I'm gonna call them Windbreakers because I actually don't know how to say their gang name, but they appreciate them, so they're all really nice to the main character. He's not used to it. He gets real like shy and shit like that, and blushes and gets all like acts weird about it. But yeah, Windbreaker is a breath of fresh air. I think it's a lot different from Tokyo Revengers. One of the things I'll say that have in common is that Tokyo Revengers and Windbreaker, they both have really good characters. Like, Tokyo Revengers have really, really great side characters. Mikey, the other dude, Dragon, whatever his name. Dude had the dragon tattoo on his head. Like, they're some cool ass motherfuckers, bro. But I think Windbreaker has, right now, from the first 5 episodes, I like the group of characters that I've seen so far a little bit more. Because one thing I say about Tokyo Revengers is that there are some characters you liked a lot, and other characters that you didn't care about. Now, in Windbreaker, there is one character I currently don't care about. It's that whiny kid in the glasses that cries every 5 minutes about anything the main character does. But that's the only character I really not mess with. Everyone else, I'm really fucking with heavy. Honestly, I think Windbreaker has a higher potential than Tokyo Revengers. Because one of the biggest problems with Tokyo Revengers is that it got redundant, and the redundancy of going back in the past, doing the same shit over and over and over, and I think it started to hurt the other characters on like you start to not care as much as to the characters that you've seen, because it's like it's repetitive. Windbreaker so far, it's a something that we've seen before, but I think they have the potential to do something different with the aspect of, instead of a school, of a setting where the main character has to climb the ranks and beat everyone up and all that shit like that. It's a difference in, oh, the whole group of kids that are in that gang protects the town, and the leader of the group of Windbreakers, I'm not gonna lie, he's cool as fuck. I'm gonna be honest, he a true leader. He makes you feel like you want to be a part of the gang, and that's similar to what Tokyo Adventures did with the Tokyo Manju game. Like, they really make you feel like you want to be a part of that shit, and really, when they slide, you want to slide with them. Windbreaker does the same thing, and like episodes 4 and 5, when they said, I'm gonna slide with my captain or my squad leader, he was gonna slide with him. I fought with that heavy. But yeah, Windbreaker is most certainly not a Tokyo Adventure copycat. I think it has a way higher potential. I think the main character is more interesting than Takemichi already. I'm be honest, Takemichi, the rewinding time shit really got redundant for me. I'm gonna keep it stat. And I think it has just a higher potential overall in for a wider fan base to be interested in the show. I think more people can relate to this main character and his, or at least I can relate to this main character more than I could relate to Takemichi, what makes me like the show off rip, because of his own problem situations they see dealing with. I've dealt with something similar in the past before, so for sure I think Windbreaker is, honestly, I think it's just a better version of what the gang shit type of thing that was going on in Tokyo Avengers. I think it's a better version in Windbreakers. So I don't know, for the future, hopefully Windbreaker doesn't get redundant, but so far episode 5 ended on a cliffhanger, and I was pretty pissed off because I was really hyped up to see all the other fighting from the other characters. So I just gotta say, Windbreaker has been a fun show to watch. It's definitely one of the best new animes of the season. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say about it. I've enjoyed the show. It's definitely not a Tokyo Avengers copycat. I think it has the potential to be way better than Tokyo Avengers. Make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. I'm not gonna lie, this video, I kind of was chatting a little bit, but if you fuck with it, like the video anyways. Leave down in the comment section below if you like Windbreaker. What's your thoughts on the show? Do you think it's a Tokyo Avenger copycat? Also, subscribe to his channel because we need to get to 200 subscribers, preferably by the mid-May, end of May. We're 25 away. And go ahead and check out this video right here on some shit that's going to be on the screen. Whatever it is fire.